If you've been following my work for a while at AUsome Training, you'll know that my passion lies in communication and trauma. And on my Get Connected course, I like to bring those two things together for people who want to offer really neuro-affirming support to autistic children. I know there are some good courses emerging now. I see courses that are quite short. I see kind of half-day courses, few hours courses for professionals working with autistic kids. I'm sure they're helpful. I suppose what I offer is not just information. It's a transformation, basically. People come on the course and go on a journey. If you're starting at a point where you're already affirming and you want to do better, know more, validate yourself, check that you are doing the right thing, that's 100% what you're going to get from this course. If you are starting your journey, it's going to be really transformative. And that's the feedback I'm getting from different people who are taking the course. It is meeting people where they're at and taking them up levels in their understanding and growth personally and professionally. It is an investment of a bit of time. It is about 30 hours, maybe a bit more. There is about 20 to 25 hours, depending on your speed, of self-led learning that you do through our website. And then there's 5 live sessions with me, which are 2 hours each, and me and the rest of the group. And I've just finished a fantastic group. It was amazing. And there were no Irish people actually on it, I think, for the first time. I had people from Australia, Canada, Germany, New York, and South Africa. So we had such a diverse range of cultures, of personalities, of experiences, of professionals, and that is so important. Obviously, diversity is good. It really lends such value to the training. It really, really does, bringing people together. So I would love to see more people coming to the Get Connected course. It's the first course that I started doing probably 9 or 10 years ago, when I started teaching people what I was doing with autistic children, my approach to social skills back then. It has grown massively and evolved massively over those 10 years as I have grown myself and learned and expanded in my knowledge and understanding. And I would love to share that wealth of learning and knowledge and experience that I have, not just as an autistic person, which is obviously very important, but as somebody who has been working with autistic children for 20 years plus, whose background is in communication as a speech and drama teacher. I have combined all of that. And I feel like as well, because I'm not like a therapist, my approach is always going to be outside of the medical model anyway, so it's always going to challenge people a little bit and be a bit different. And people seem to be really just getting huge value from the Get Connected course, so I suppose if you're somebody who really, really wants to invest your time, your energy into a transformative journey, a course that will change you as a person, change your way of thinking, not just learn some stuff about autism and autistic communication. I mean, change how you see the world, because that's, I suppose, the way most of our courses are designed, if I'm honest. But definitely, the way Get Connected is laid out is to take people by the hand and take you on that journey. The kind of stuff, I suppose, that we look at, just to give you a flavour, if it's very hard to kind of summarise the 6S model that I've developed over the past number of years. 6 S's is my way of looking at communication and human interaction and all of the things that influence that. And there's a huge focus on autistic communication versus neurotypical communication, which is great. We need to have that. But also there's like a million other things that in the mix. It's not just that simple. And I like to keep things, I suppose, that eagle eye view, and just see all of the things that are actually getting in the way of interacting, coming to meet each other. And that's the good news is once we understand a lot of that stuff, we can really, really offer truly neuro-affirming support to autistic children and teens. A little bit, I suppose, would just be, that we'd understand the impact of marginalisation if a child feels excluded, corrected, shamed, or labelled, whether that's directly or indirectly from their social environment. That feeds into low self-esteem. Those internal ideas that I'm wrong, I'm useless, I'm stupid. And of course, that then is going to lead to feeling unsafe, unwelcome. Child learns social spaces are threatening or conditional. That is going to put them on high alert. They're going to be stressed, they're going to be hypervigilant, which is going to impact executive function, which is going to make it harder to plan, to initiate, to respond, to communicate. Then there's going to be reduced interaction, obviously, because now interaction's even harder than it used to be. And now it's even more threatening than it used to be. And a child might withdraw, avoid, mask, or can't access authentic connection. And that is then going to lead to actually more marginalisation, and others misinterpret, of course, withdrawal then as disinterested or social deficits, and then the cycle starts again, and then we talk about feedback loops and all of that kind of stuff. If that's the kind of thing you're into, and if that's something you'd like to do, I would love to see you on my next course. It's starting on the 6th of October. I'll pop the link in the comments, or you can pop onto our website and look at upcoming CPD and you'll find it there on the list. It's the Get Connected course with myself. I would absolutely love to share all I have to share with you, because the feedback I get from people who've taken the course or who are on the course just makes me feel like it's a course that's really well worth doing.